Let's talk some bass. Fatfreq is a well-known company that makes some bassy IMs with their series like Maestro and Scarlet. Well, they decided to do a collaboration with a predestined YouTuber. Yes, that is HBB. Here we have Fatfreq x HBB Deuce, a basshead IM many of us waited for a long time, and those who ordered it waited even longer. I got it after 3 months of ordering it. It was not even a special package. I was not those 150 people that ordered it first. It was just normal package that they delivered after 3 months. By the way, giveaway for this video is another HBB collab, that is QKZ x HBB Hades. It's a basshead IEM. To win, just subscribe and comment and I will announce the winner on 20th of December on Discord or community post. Let's start with the review, starting with the package. It's the weakest point of this IEM. It comes with IEM's cable, Tic Tac case. Yeah, the case is like a Tic Tac. 3 set of ear tips and a cleaning tool. It's a $240 IM and for that the package is abysmal. However, the IMs itself are very good and sturdy build. I really like the red and black aesthetic on it, and the HBB logo is put on subtly on it. The shell design and ergonomics are very nice as well. It's a very comfortable IM. There are no discomforts. You can wear them for a very long time. It has good noise isolation and comfort for long hours. Cable provided with this IM is a 2-pin cable, which I did not like. It's a nice fabric coated cable, however not at par with something like at this price. IMs with $150 are getting a little better cable than this. They're slight microphonic and little bit hard to handle. With cable, you also get an impedance adapter and mine came loose and open. I had to screw it again. Example of bad QC again. It comes with a case as well that is just good for your AirPods Pro. It's very small. I would call it a Tic Tac case. IMs cannot fit here. The ear tips that it comes with, again, you do not want to use with this IM. I went with SpinFit W1, which fits really well and give really nice bass texture to it. Overall, in terms of package, I'm not very happy with Fatfreq Deuce. From a brand like Fatfreq and at a price point of $240, it's not a package you expect. So now let's jump onto the sound directly and see how does it sound. Fatfreq Deuce has one job, and it is to satisfy your bass needs. And it does that. It's a bass heavy set. However, with this huge bass shelf, it manages to maintain a good balance of tonality overall. And for bass hungry audiophiles there, it comes with an impedance adapter which further enhances that bass shelf. One thing, the tuning is not very well matched in terms of balance, something you do not expect from premium brands. Let's dissect the sound in detail, starting with the bass. The bass on Deuce is full-bodied and rumbly. The sub-bass rumble on this IM is just delicious. I was listening to Move by Suruda and at around 1 minute 40 seconds, there's a sub-bass sequence. The Deuce will melt your brain at that moment. The mid-bass punch is very nice as well. However, it does not have that authority to it. It lacks a bit of punch in my opinion. The attack and decay is good on this IM as well. Overall, a very dynamic bass performance with full of weight and body to it. However, lacks slightly in the punch. Moving on to the mids, the IM did a fab job with this amount of bass. I was taken by surprise. I was expecting claustrophobic, recessed and warm mids. However, it is not the case. In Deuce, the mids are not claustrophobic or recessed. They are nice, clean and open. The timbre is again very good. The only thing that took a slight hit is vocal, especially female vocals. They are slightly on the back. Overall, a very solid mid performance. If you enjoy music like Old Town Road, you will absolutely love it, and I especially recommend this IM if someone is into EDM, which I think most of us are. Treble is livelier in Deuce as compared to HBB set. I was very happy with the treble performance in the Deuce. It is lively, it has shimmer and air, and it is nicely extended. However, there's a hint of sibilance in some song that I could find, though it's not that bothersome. However, I found it some. Additionally, it's a bit on brighter side to maintain the overall tonality of the IEM. This treble carried a good amount of detail in the set as well, which comes to the part of technicalities. Deuce has a nice resolution to it. For a basshead IEM, it is above average. It has fair bit of micro and macro details present in it. Do not get me wrong. For something that is clean sounding, it is still not at that level. However, a very fantastic resolution for something that is that colorful and exciting. Soundstage is decent, it has nice width and depth to it. However, the best part is imaging and layering. Imaging, layering and separation is very good on Deuce. Overall, a very dynamic performance from this particular IEM. One thing I was very happy to see in Deuce is a very nice dynamic range. With the IEMs that have a lot of amount of bass, you generally tend to listen to them at high volume. It hampers with the dynamic range of the overall set. It maintains that very well. Overall, a very nice technical performance from Fatfreq x HBB Deuce. For comparison, there are no IEM at this price that I can call basshead IEMs. So this is a king in no man's land. However, one IEM that comes to my mind is Dunu DaVinci. If you don't mind cutting some bass, Dunu DaVinci is a better and controlled version of it. And Dunu DaVinci can satisfy many of the bass heads out there with its clean, punchy and dynamic performance. So overall, Dunu DaVinci is a better IEM. However, if you want that mammoth amount of bass, Fatfreq Deuce is the IEM for you. In conclusion, I would say Fatfreq x HBB Deuce is a good IEM where HBB has done his job wholeheartedly, and Fatfreq is limiting this set with its package, QC and service. For recommendation, I would say if you can get it at a dealer who has it available readily, you can get it if they are providing a good warranty service as well. Otherwise, it is hard to recommend this IEM purely because of Fatfreq services. I would give Fatfreq x HBB a solid 3 stars. I would have given it 4 stars if it was not for Fatfreq QC and the package, because it's a good sounding basshead IEM. So this was it about Fatfreq x HBB Deuce. Not gonna lie, I loved a lot reviewing this IEM. Do share your thoughts in comments, and if you like my work, consider joining TWX membership. Do not forget to enter the giveaway, and I'll see you on the next one.